Hi, this is Gretchen and welcome to More to Explore. By using Google Maps Street View, we're going to be able to tour some of the most famous places around the world. So let's go! On your computer, you'll need to open a browser. I opened Google. In the web address bar right here, I'm going to type in the website bit.ly/, which is the one that's underneath the question mark, 3U, capital D, 6U, capital Y, and then U. And then hit enter. It's going to bring up a website called ditchthattextbook.com. And they have some great field trips on here. And this is one that has Google Maps Street View to use so we can view different places around the world. So you'll see there it has the name of the place, Churchill Downs or Washington Monument, and then it gives a little description. If you click on the name of the place, so Alcatraz Island, it's going to take us to what Alcatraz looks like. So I've got, here's my little map. It shows me where we are. And then by using the different arrows, I can tour Alcatraz. So I can get rid of this little map if I want by clicking the arrow. And then I can look around. If I click on the arrows, it's going to be like I'm walking. So here I am walking away from that staircase, so I get further away. I can also, either if you have a touch screen, you can touch your screen and pull the image one way or another, or up, down. If you don't, right now I'm holding down the left mouse button and then moving my mouse whichever way I want to look. So that's how I look, is by using my mouse, and then I can walk by clicking on the arrows. That way you can explore. You'll see, like, sometimes I get somewhere where I can't go any further. So I'm going to look this way. So here's some cells. So I can click on these X's too, and that moves me along. Okay, and I can look around. So there's a lot of different ones in here. There's Alcatraz, the White House, the 9/11 Memorial, all sorts of things. There's Central Park, which is in New York, Yellowstone, the Grand Canyon. So I can choose whichever ones I'd like to look at. There's 20 on this page. Ooh, this looks cool to me. Look at all these chandeliers. So if I click on the Palace at Versailles, which is in France, shows me where we are. And then I can minimize that, hide it for now. And then I can walk around. Oh wow, look at all these. It's super glittery because there's chandeliers everywhere. So again, I can turn and look. There's some statues. This is a huge room. And with many of these, if you walk, you can go from one room to another. So we'll see if this one takes us anywhere. So if I keep walking. And again, I was pressing on these little arrows before, but I can also click further ahead to show where I want to go. So I'm going to go into this room with even more chandeliers, because I see, ooh, looks like I get, ooh, look at the ceiling. There's really cool artwork in here. So you can have fun and look around, learn a little bit about these places and what they look like inside. There's also on the website we started at, which is Ditch That Textbook. If I go in there, and if you have time to do this, you can go through and go on virtual field trips. These ones are a little bit different. You can click on different ones and they give you facts and pictures of each place. So it tells you a little bit about the pyramids of Giza, and if I either scroll to the side, it'll change, or I can swipe if I have a touch screen, and it gives me information, photos. So there's more field trips in here. So lots of stuff to explore. I hope you find some really cool places to look at. The answer to last week's question is a sneeze. This week's question is, I am round as a sphere, but then become something else. I am 100 yards long or longer. What am I? This week's recommended picture book is The Adventures of Huggie and Stick by Drew Daywalt and David Spencer. When Huggie, a stuffed bunny, and Stick, a stick, fall out of their boy Reese's backpack, they end up on a wild journey around the world. We get to hear about each adventure from both of their points of view. Stick is happy and makes the best of every bad situation, while Huggie is a grump. Read about their funny trip around the world in The Adventures of Huggie and Stick. A Whole Nother Story is a wacky book about a scientist named Mr. Cheeseman and his 3 kids. When Mr. and Mrs. Cheeseman are creating a time travel machine, a whole group of villains, including spies, government agents, and even a chimp named Lester, try to steal the invention. After the suspicious death of Mrs. Cheeseman, the family realizes they must go on the run in order to keep the time machine safe and to finish working on it so they can see Mrs. C again. Join the wild adventure as the Cheesemans, their psychic dog, and a sock puppet named Steve try to outrun the bad guys in A Whole Nother Story, Book 1 in a series by Dr. Cuthbert Soup.